What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy, Femi Abdul. Today, man. It's a lot going on in my dumb skis. You feel me? But I'm trying to work through it. Patience and patience and patience. This year has been tough. It is what it is. But today's video, I'm reaching out or creating this video because I just want to kind of motivate people to see what the fuck I see or what I just learned this year. I saw something like I've entered this world of like investing where it seems like it's a bunch of fake ass fake-ish people. They just I'm trying to be nice, you feel me? It's a bunch of people that make this thing look a lot easier than it is. It ain't that easy, to be honest. It's hard as shit to look at your portfolio go from a certain number to a different number, and you're supposed to just sit there and not act like it's affecting you. You feel me? Like prime example real quick. I had to sit through this is this year alone, right? I started out at 59, cool story, right? I had to watch, and this is at like in December, I was only investing probably about 7-8 months, like solid, like trying to invest or trying to be like intentional about investing, right? Cool story. And I'm watching the shit go up. I gained 4 grand. I'm thinking I'm lit. And then, I mean, obviously it was already a crash right before this little situation because the presidency, whatever, cool. And then this happens. And I'm like, okay, I'm listening to my mentors, right? And they're telling me, hold for the long term, hold for the long term, hold for the long term, hold for the long term. And me being a smart ass, you know what I mean? I'm like, bruh, like I've already put myself in positions that I thought would be like easy money grabs, like with options a couple months out, like I'm doing everything on all accounts. And I have 2 different accounts that I'm just like playing the shit out of money with. And long story short, I watch out of nowhere the market starts just plummeting. And thank God I was like, at this point I was in Colorado, so I wasn't that stressed. Like I wasn't watching my account enough to be like, okay, I'm gonna sell everything, cool story. No. But it's just crazy that I watched it go down and then come back up the first time. So I'm like, okay, cool, right? Mentor is still telling me, man, hold. Okay, cool. Then around, what's this? February come around. February, March, my busiest months, man. Everybody in my family is birthdays. February, March, April, all our birthdays right there. So I'm already like, you know what? I'm gonna just take care of everybody. Fuck the market. I still got school and shit like that. Cool story. So I'm distracted. Nothing's really going on. I don't know if I pulled money out or anything, but nothing's really going on. And then February, like, I mean, obviously you can see it. February 21st came and everything starts plummeting. And I was in London at this point and I wasn't even paying attention because it's my first time traveling with my family. So I was just really trying to be in the moment. I was stressed as fuck. It was a lot. I probably would not do it again. But I watched the market crash again. That's the point, right? And then I don't know if this is the market that saved itself right here. I highly doubt that because that's really sharp. Yeah, I think Oh yeah, so this is what happened. I remember now. So I watched the market crash, right? And then I'm hearing my mentors like, yo, invest. This is a time to buy. This is a time to da 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 da. People I look up to on YouTube, they're, oh, this is a time to buy. This is the time to buy when they're scared. You da 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 da. I'm like, bruv, I'm not trying to hear none of that. But I did watch it dip a little bit and save itself. So I'm like, okay, cool. I mean, I'm also like really, I've been trying to like dissect charts recently too. So like, I'm learning something. Just know that. You feel me? But I watched the shit crash, and I'm like, okay, they're telling me, hey, just throw whatever you got in there. If you don't need it, just throw it in. And I'm not really into having money in the bank account because I don't use it for anything, right? So I'm like, okay, cool. So I guess this, from what this looks like, or what the story's telling me, I threw, Jesus fucking, ain't no way I threw 10 grand in here. Ain't that stupid? Well, no. 10 beans? It don't even sound believable. It looks like I threw 10K in here. What the fuck? I just had 10K sitting around. Okay, so I threw 10K in here, right? That's kind of crazy. Let me verify that. Ain't no way. What month was that? That was February. It's true. I threw $9,600. Oh, y'all can't see that part. Sorry. But yeah, so February I deposited 2,500, right? You can see it right there. The numbers on the deposit side. And then March, February, this is January. February I threw $2,000 in there. And in March I was down 5 grand and I threw damn near 10 grand in there. Okay, I still can't see it. All right, so yeah, you see it. March, I threw 10 grand in that. I don't know how, what came in my domski that made me believe to just throw 10 grand in this account. But yeah, that's crazy to me. Okay, I don't even know how that happened. Oh no, I wouldn't believe me if I told y'all that. But yeah, so that happened, and then we get to, that happened, and then we get to this month, and then we're just ranging. I'm just like, okay, cool. I'm gonna keep throwing money in. Da 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 blah blah blah, whatever. Cool story. And then I start to see a uptick, and I was like, you know what? Around here, then I realized like I fucked up when I sold. So long story short, I had a one-on-one with one of my coaches, and he basically told me I had too much going on in my portfolio, right? I wasn't really, I believed, well, it was a thing where I just looked up to him. So whatever he said at that point was gold, and I acted on it like immediately. So long story short, I sold out of some positions that I regret. And I put everything into some ETFs. Then that's what I did. At that point, I was like, okay, cool. It makes sense. He said you should only have about 4 of your best companies. Make sure they're in different sectors, cool story or something like that. And the rest should just be in the ETF so you can have peace of mind. And the peace of mind factor resonated with me. And I was like, okay, cool. So I did it same day, sold everything, didn't care, and just reallocated everything, right? And then this started happening, and I'm like, fuck, if I do the math correctly, the amount of money I put into those ETFs, if I had put that same amount of money into individual stocks, I'd be up crazy right now. So knowing that and realizing that, I was like, okay, cool. You feel me? That was a bad idea. It took me a while to actually like fix it. I probably waited like another like 2 weeks to like actually think about it. And then I realized, okay, cool. I'm selling everything and then putting it back in those companies or some of those companies I really loved in the beginning. So I did that. And then I just started seeing this. And moral of the story is just hold for the long term. Cause now we're here. I don't know how, but now we're here. It kind of doesn't make sense that holding for the long term can get you here, but it can. I don't get it. I mean, I get it, but it's like, who's in control of this shit? Like, you feel so stupid when you realize what you're learning. Like, I feel dumb every day. I've been feeling dumb, but it's like, moral of the story, hold for the long term. If you're thinking about investing, hold for the long term. I'm sorry if I didn't say this earlier, but this video is for the people that are wondering if they should hold for the long term, or people that think if they're wondering to get into the market. Like, there's like probably 3 golden rules I've learned from damn near all my coaches and mentors, whatever you want to call them. Buying at the right time, buying at the right price, and holding for the long term. That's literally it. So like, all the mistakes I made all fall under those 3. That's crazy. Wait, I just realized another thing. Because now that I'm thinking about all the mistakes I made, other than like being extra tired and just doing too much at the same time, that's another thing. One of my mentors said, you gotta limit your amount of trades. But it's just, man, you realize something and you're like, oh, I gotta take advantage of this. So like right now, before I miss out. Fear of missing out. That's another one. Man, God diggity dog. All I know is, yeah, my first little, I don't even know if it was a recession, but something happened and I did not like it. I did not like how it looked. I didn't like nothing about it. And let's just like, cause my first year trading was my first year investing. Like, it was pretty flat. Oh my God, pretty flat. That shit was flat as fuck. Like, I started, what was that first date? July 2nd on here. July 2nd I started. And then I'm flat as shit. Up until, I think, October, I joined a program. And I was like, okay, cool. Let me just learn from some people. Or probably August. And I was just watching them for a minute. And then I was like, you know what? Let me fully dive into this shit. And I started making plays on my short term, on my midterm account. That shit was fire. I was making bread. But this one, it was just like, hold. That's boring. It sounds so boring to me that you just hold and just watch it. You know what? I just got a message. Let me see it. What's going on? God diggity dog. Either fucking way, you feel me? Hope for the long term. You be all right. Be patient, you feel me? It's really nothing to it. I've learned that life gon' life. I wanted to trade so bad today. I wanted to trade so bad yesterday. But I need to practice staying out of the market. Yeah, hope for a long term. Yeah, but that's pretty much it for this video. Stay positive, stay motivated. I'm gonna catch you on the next one. I'm going to try to make more videos. But classes, school, trying to find a job, dealing with the VA, getting med boarded out the military, man, it's a lot going on. Yeah, definitely getting depressed as fuck, but it's cool though, you feel me? I'm gonna catch you on the next one. Peace and love, baby.